Good morning, guys. It is 10 a.m. in the morning here on the coast, and it's too hot already. But likely today, I'm gonna go to the north because I want to explore one area in the north of Montenegro. So I'm gonna go on a taiga. I'm gonna hit the road now just to make sure that I can escape this coastal heat as soon as I can. Because it should be much cooler there in the mountains. So time to get all the safety apparel and go up into the north. My journey started in Tivat, and from there I will travel to the Komovi area in the northern region of Montenegro near Kolasin city. That will be around 4 hours of riding and less than 200 kilometers. On my way I will take scenic roads and ride the famous Kotor Serpentine with views of the Kotor Bay. I will take a winding mountain road via Neguši to arrive to old capital of Montenegro, Cetinje. There are a couple of options which you can take. You can go through the national park of Lovćen, or you can use this road, which is basically new road connecting coast and the old capital of Cetinje, which is behind my back. It was quite cool up there in the mountains. Now I'm gonna pass through the city, and then I'm gonna take highway all the way up to Podgorica, which is current capital of Montenegro. I'm gonna stop for fueling and also maybe gonna get some snacks and hit the road again in maybe 1 hour. I'll see you in a new location. It took me another hour to get from Cetinje to Podgorica. You usually stay on the highway, but you can also stop by Skadar Lake. I highly recommend doing so because it's just a unique location which should be visited. This lake, one of the largest bird reserves in Europe, which has 270 species. Just past the capital, and now I'm here next to the canyons. Look at this beautiful water, it's just transparent. You probably saw this canyon in my previous video from the springtime. We came here in the springtime while riding Yamahas and met a local guy who hosted us for the coffee. If you did not watch that video, the link will be in the description below. So one thing to share with you guys, while I was riding this backcountry road, so I don't know if you can see it, behind me there is a bridge and there is basically a railway. So as you can see, this railway goes all the way down there. So the thing about this railway connecting Montenegro and Serbia. If you like traveling by train, it goes all the way up in the mountains. And if you take a day train which leaves in the morning from Montenegro and arrives in the evening to Serbia, you will enjoy so many scenic views from this train. It's like alpine train, I would say. The views here are stunning. So you will go along all the canyons, through the mountains, through the tunnels, and then again you will see all the scenic views. So it's kind of interesting experience. The train enters the tunnels and it leaves the tunnel, comes to this bridge, goes through the bridge, and there is another tunnel on this side. It's so beautiful. And what is most important is kind of not known by many people, nobody talks about it, and look at this view. So when you're on the train, you actually go above the canyon, and below you there is like river, and then you see all of those mountains on the left and on the right side. Instead of back roads, you can also use a highway connecting Montenegro capital in the north, which will shorten your travel time to the Kolasin region. You can still capture some landscapes, but the best way to experience the country is when you ride through the country roads. This is like small tiny village somewhere in the mountains. It's only a few homes here, so a couple of homes here, and I don't know if you can see like a few more homes there, and it's just silent. No one around, and I don't even know if there is mobile reception. But I'm always surprised, like, how is possible that people live in such remote locations? There is no shops around, there is no gas station. So last time I was fueling in the capital. Theoretically, it should be enough for me because the bike has 20 liters tank. It should be enough for me to get to the point where I'm going. If more people travel by motorbikes, not by main roads, but also take these like backcountry roads, that would be really nice, because for you as a tourist, for travelers, that would be sort of new experience, new places which you can see, like this, something somewhere in the mountains, few homes, that's it. But for people living here, it can be sort of additional revenue generator, right? That's what I'm thinking about, right? So if you can contribute to local economy, that would be nice. So I continued my trip following the road, going through the small villages on my way, stopping in a family-run restaurants on the side of the road for local food, and it took me another hour and a half to get to the Komovi mountain, where I needed to take a gravel road, but the tiger managed that easily. I came to Komovi, and you probably saw this mountain already if you did any research on Montenegro. And this place is really nice, because in the springtime, in autumn time, it's just beautiful, scenic place to take pictures. And if you decide to travel here in the springtime, this area will be green, but peak of this mountain will be in the snow. In autumn time, it will be a little bit different. In autumn time, it will be all colorful, right? Taiga performed really well on a road, on highways, and also on the gravel roads, because to come here, you actually need to take a little bit of gravel. Beautiful location. I will take some pictures and maybe meditate a little bit, take my time. Yeah, if you plan your trip and you want to enjoy Montenegro, probably autumn or springtime will be the best. And for this road which I took today, I will leave all the links down below, so you can download a file for your favorite GPS system, and also you can find a link for Google Maps. And for me, it's time to relax a little bit and then find accommodation for the night and hit the road tomorrow again. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Cheers.